Hello there. This is John Franquist.
I'm Patrick Sanchez.
And this is Two Wise Guys 5, answering any questions that you had, talking about the topics of today.
That's what we're here for.
And today's topic
is Mr. Stirling, the owner of the LA Clippers, with the
Mr.
whole
Stirling.
controversy with his phone call and his racial comments.
Now, in case anybody out there has been sleeping under a rock, do you want to give them a quick update?
I'll give you the quick update. I believe it Daniel or Daniel or David.
Let's just say
whatever.
Stirling.
Mr. Stirling, owner of the LA, is alleged to be having a phone conversation with his girlfriend or assistant, and in that conversation, he's chastising this girl, telling him, "I don't want you to bring your black friends to the stadium or to the arena, and why do you have to take pictures with all these black people?" and so on and so forth. Instantly, that conversation has become public. Immediately, NBA took actions on him and sanctioned him for life for being the owner of the team. He is forced now to sell the team, and now he is a racist. And a lot of basketball players don't even want to play under his regime. So, did you hear the conversation, John?
Yes.
Okay. Based on what you heard, do you think he was racist?
Yes. And his comments were very racist. I mean, he flat out told her, I don't want you taking pictures on Instagram with these black guys.
Right.
Specifically Magic Johnson, but he said these black guys. Now, if you're telling me that it's a jealous boyfriend, then I could say, hey, all these pictures you take with these guys, these basketball players, I don't like that. Then we wouldn't be having this conversation today. It would not have been an issue. But because he kept saying these black guys, black guys, black guys, there is that. Now, she asked him, she said, what if it had been Larry Bird? And whoever doesn't follow basketball, Larry Bird's a white guy. What if it had been Larry Bird in the picture?
I didn't hear that in the conversation.
Well, he kind of hesitated. And he says, you're always a fighter. You always want to argue, whatever. And so that's what he said. So, yeah, he did specifically say, I don't want you taking Instagram photos with these black guys. And what I found strange is he said you could sleep with them, but don't be taking pictures on Instagram or taking them to the games.
Well, when I first heard, my immediate response was not that he was a racist, that he made some racial comments, but I didn't immediately say, oh, he's a racist. What came across to me is this is a jealous old man that his 30-something-year-old girlfriend, by the way, Mr. Stirling is 87 years old.
87? I thought he was 80.
He's in his mid-80s.
He's an old man.
Yeah. I took it across, this is a jealous man. Has some jealousy towards Magic Johnson. Where it gets dicey is when he says, these black people, don't bring these black people. Because he could have said, I just don't want you to take pictures with athletes or with people. What is all this? But it wasn't to me immediately that he was a racist. My first impression is that he was jealous. And then it kind of got into this whole racial tone.
Right.
And it's just ridiculous to even tell her not to bring black friends to the games when the game is predominantly black. The athletes and people in the stands.
Well, something else is if you go back on his history, he's had lawsuits based on racism, discrimination, that kind of thing. So that adds fuel to the fire.
Now, what about the right to privacy? I mean, he also made these comments in the privacy of his home.
Yes.
Are you not allowed to, freedom of speech? Are you not allowed not to like somebody?
You're allowed to be whatever you want in the privacy of your home. Now, what they said was, it's private, but it became public, so they had to act on it.
Correct.
So he's pretty much screwed. Now, I think he's going to sue her,
that's in
for her recording this.
I feel like she may go to jail or have some whatever laws against her because you recorded a conversation without consent of the other person.
Well, right now he's saying he's not going to pay the NBA fine. He says he doesn't want to sell the team. He just doesn't want to comply with any of that. So that's where he's coming from. But there's a right to privacy. There's that. But you're asking, is he a racist? I say, yeah.
He has an element of racism.
Yeah, he's a racist.
All right.
If you have an element of racism, are you a racist?
Is there a difference between a full-blown racist and someone that has some prejudice against certain people.
Could that be another topic for Two Wise Guys?
I think it's another topic. We'll get back to you on that.
Because I think probably you could argue that everybody has an element of
I
racism,
think
maybe.
it's not a perfect world.
And then some people are full-blown racists and don't care.
Yeah, that's correct.
In this case, I was going to bring something else up.
Well, you keep looking out there. What's up?
I don't know. I like looking out the window.
He drips. We're over here. The people over here.
Okay, I'll tell you something. I'll let the viewers... does it bother you if I look out the window like this?
It's disrespectful to the viewer.
Okay, I'll stare at the viewers for the moment. Anyway, to wrap this up, I think that, my personal belief is that, he is a racist based on the overall, not just on the conversation.
Correct.
I do have a mixed feeling about the whole thing because it was a private conversation in a home, and why make it public? I question what were her motives, but I don't know what they are. Was she blackmailing him? We don't know.
Hey, don't use the word black.
Not in this topic of conversation, anyway.
Right.
Anyway, I got nothing else. Write to us. Tell us your comments. You can email us at twowiseguys5@gmail.com.
My name is Patrick. Oh,
Wait.
whoa.
Or just comment below. But better yet, support the team. Subscribe.
This is Patrick Sanchez.
And this is John Franquist. Sayonara.